Hey everyone, Chad Hasty here, host of the Chad Hasty Show, which airs weekday mornings 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 a.m. KFYO. Well, these Sunday morning talk shows were full of folks talking about health care and the Republican plan to replace Obamacare. So far, not a lot of people on board on the same page with the replacement plan for Obamacare. The Republicans still have a lot of selling to do, and President Trump over the weekend, along with Vice President Pence, and even House Speaker Paul Ryan were out in force trying to sell the House plan for the replacement of Obamacare. Listen, I think it's no secret that right now the House plan is better than the Obamacare plan, but there's no way that it's going to pass. Even Arkansas Senator Tom Cotton was on some of the Sunday morning TV shows talking about how it's dead on arrival if this thing isn't more conservative. If conservatives don't have a say on it, if conservatives don't have a way of helping to craft this piece of legislation, then it's dead on arrival in the Senate. I believe that's true. Here's what I think we should see happen this upcoming week. Now that it's been a, let's be honest, horrible week for House leadership in the rollout of the replacement plan, I think this week maybe we'll see a companion bill or another piece of legislation that ties in with conservatives, that ties conservatives in with House leadership and what they put out. I think that you're going to continue to see President Trump really try to get this through. Look, let's be honest here. This is President Trump's first major piece of legislation. He doesn't want to see it fail. Republican lawmakers don't want to see it fail, but they want something that'll be good for the country, affordable for the country, and will help people out going into the future. You still have to deal with conservative voters who said, wait a minute, you guys campaigned on repealing Obamacare, not replacing Obamacare. However, if you actually go back and listen to speeches, I think it was quite clear that President Trump never intended to just repeal Obamacare and go back to where we were 10 years ago. I think it was always President Trump's plan to repeal and replace Obamacare. Same thing for the House leadership and others. Paul Ryan is out on the record. I think he was speaking with Sean Hannity last week saying, listen, this is a repeal bill, but it has the replacement part in it as well. That's why it doesn't look like a full repeal piece of legislation. In any case, this has been rolled out in a horrible manner, and it's going to take a lot for Republicans to get on board, but I think you're going to see a lot more work from President Trump, Vice President Pence, and House Speaker Paul Ryan at working with some Republicans on this, some conservatives on this, to strike some deals and to make sure that we have a good piece of legislation that gets passed through the House and the Senate and makes its way to the president's desk. By the way, John Kasich, Ohio Governor John Kasich, was at the White House and spoke to some reporters as well on Sunday and said, listen, Democrats have to work with Republicans. Republicans have to work with Democrats. Otherwise, the political parties are going to explode. And if they don't work together on this, then we'll be right back here when we have a new president or a Democratic president, and it's just going to be bad. I do think that the two sides need to work together on things, but it needs to be a conservative bill when it comes to the Obamacare replacement. It needs to be conservative, and it needs to be something that will work for all Americans. Otherwise, we are heading down the path of single payer. Don't forget about that. Republicans have one chance to make this work, and they better get it done soon. Tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time, News Talk 95.1 FM, 790 a.m. KFYO. Have a great day. We'll talk to you on the air from 8:30 to 11. Subscribe to our YouTube page below. We'll talk to you later.